This is a video of AMP1 2401 Biology from Angelina College. This is a video tutorial of a left hand, as you can see, facing upright. We're going to go over the bones based upon the model we have here. We're going to start with the small bones. The small bone here, looks like it's attached to the other one, is called the pisiform bone. The bone underneath it, right here, is called the triquetral bone. This is the lunate bone, scaphoid bone, trapezium bone. As you can see, it's a little bone. The trapezoid bone in the middle, the one that has the hole in it. The one that has the hook right here is called the capitate bone. And you can see that from this picture here. Sorry for the glare. Now we're going to move up to the fingers, what are called as the phalanges. You can see we have the phalanges laid out right here. You have metacarpals and you have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have the proximal phalanges, and these, you have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Middle phalanges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, the thumb does not have a middle phalange, but it does have the distal phalange, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distal phalanges. And that will cover the left hand. Stay tuned for the model of the right foot. Now we're going to do the right foot. As you can see, the right foot has larger bones. It still has phalanges, but the toes in the foot are not actually known as phalanges. They are known as flanks, and we will be going over them. Here is the model of it from heel to toe. Here is the actual bone of it from heel to toe. Okay, we're going to start with the large bone, which is this bone right here called the calcaneus bone. Above it, right here, is the cuboid bone. This is the lateral cuneiform bone, the intermediate cuneiform bone, and the medial cuneiform bone. This is the navicular bone and the talus bone, this big bone right here above the heel. As you can see right here from the picture, maybe we can block out the glare. There we go. You can see that calcaneus, talus, navicular, intermediate cuneiform, medial cuneiform, cuboid, lateral cuneiform, and the calcaneus. Let's move up to the phalanges. These right here, they're not going to be labeled really a whole lot, but you will need to know the head, which is up here, this little knuckle, the body, the base of the bone, which meets all the other little bones that are in the foot. You have the proximal flanks right here. There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have middle phalanx, these little bitty bones right here. Big toe does not have the middle phalanx, but it does have the distal phalanx, which is the very tips of the bones that have the little, I guess, metal things in them. And these are the distal phalanx. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once again, that is the right foot of the bones. We will go over them again, just if you have any questions or didn't catch it. Okay, one more time of going over the bones just to clear up any misunderstandings. This is the left hand facing upward. There's the picture. Sorry for the glare. Right there. Okay. Starting here. Pisiform bone. Triquetral bone right down here. Lunate bone. Scaphoid bone. Trapezium bone. This little bone right here with the hole in it is the trapezoid bone. Capitate bone. Metacarpals. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Distal phalanges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, proximal phalanges, I'm sorry, proximal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Middle phalanges, 1, 2, 3, 4. Distal, finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moving to the foot again. Right foot. Here's the picture. All labeled out for you. You have the calcaneus bone, talus bone, the navicular bone, the medial cuneiform bone, intermediate cuneiform bone, lateral cuneiform bone right here, my thumb. This bone right here is the cuboid bone. You have your phalanx, not your phalanges, phalanx. And we have it's moving. You have the head of the phalanx, the body, the base. The base meets up with the bones right down here. Then you have your proximal phalanx, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Distal phalanx, these little bitty bones. Middle phalanx, I'm sorry, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big toe does not have it. It does have the distal phalanx. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 distal phalanx. And that would wrap it up for A and P.